Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notifications. We are streaming and streaming vertical as well, I guess. So we'll be on the Shorts feed. Now, if you happen to come to us via the Shorts feed, let us know. I mean, YouTube's kind of rolling out some stuff for creators over the next little while, including dual streaming, which apparently is here for me now, but it is a cropped version of what's going on. So we'll see. Hey, Evan. So in this view, Shorts will be able to see me. In the other view, I don't know what they're going to see. It's, at least I'm centered for this, I guess. Hey, Miguel. So, like I said, hopefully the combined chat works. Hopefully things just kind of work out, I guess, at the end of the day. We'll get zoomed away. And we'll see how it goes. A little bit of a delay, I guess, maybe a little more than normal. Well, I guess the important thing is that you can see how fast we're going. And ETA and kind of the course. Not maybe the best Zwift view, but given time, I guess we can ultimately, depending on what YouTube does for this thing, create something that works. So as is tradition, we are racing Rhino Crits. Oh, nice, Evan. Yeah, I'm in Calgary, man. Ride for WRC in the bike shop. Nice. Nice. What do you typically ride? Are you doing mountain bikes, or you road, you cross? What are you riding? Let's see if I can zoom this in properly. There we go. Back to regular size. That's a good question as well, Miguel. Very, very interested to see how this first vertical / horizontal stream kind of works at the end of the day. All road all the time, bit of gravel. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cat C, nice, nice. I am sure we have crossed paths at some point then. I do road, gravel. I am pretty much, might as well admit that I am fully retired from downhill mountain biking and free ride at this juncture. I can't see myself going back, although I keep on looking at mountain bikes. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Congratulations. I put something up in the Discord multi-sport about, because ZRL is done. So I put a thing in the Discord about doing a Tuesday race / ride. For those interested. Again, if you're interested in getting on the Ruby train, you can get the 7-day free trial extended to 37 days with code JDurham. It's all in the Discord. So we will see. Hey, MK. So yeah, multi-sport, there's some stuff. I'm just looking for some feedback. I have an event up to, at the moment, to do the Alp on Wednesday. If I don't get any feedback, we'll go. I don't know what we'll do. I'm looking for kind of some feedback. I can do a group ride. I can do whatever, really, ultimately. I got to fill that time slot. ZRL is done, so we are Tuesday raceless at the moment. I'm sure if Luca Motz, so for those of you who don't know, Luca Motz is the my coach. He will potentially see this and fill that slot, unless you guys fill it first. But the bottle, throw it in at some point if you're looking for a cycling coach. Luca has graciously offered out 50% off for the first month just to try it out, to see if it's something that you want. The bottle, throw it in there. It is also in the Discord. I'm game. Maybe it could be a chase race. Maybe. It could definitely be that. It'll be interesting. Like, as much as everybody knows, I'm not much of a climber at all. But my interest kind of lies in the visualization of that climb, because you have Zwift with Alpe de Zwift, and then you have the actual Alpe d'Huez, which, you know, theirs will be the real climb versus the Zwift representation. It'll be interesting to see, A, visually how it looks, and B, how it feels at the end of the day. As a team effort, my best result was 5th, but I was typically top 10 last race. I made the selection. We got hammered at the last climb. Nice. Yeah, that last race was it was all good until that climb. for me, anyways. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not a climber. It's awesome you got your first season, Evan. It's it makes, I don't know, makes winter fun. Gives something to work towards. You know, kind of gives you that little bit of push, and then when spring comes, it's not that big a deal. Getting back out there. It is brutally cold here today, though. It is. Driving in the Jeep, you know, like the temperature like minus 22 degrees Celsius. So not exactly right outside by the pool weather that you get, Miguel, this time of year. It is absolutely freezing. A lot better than 30s. This is true. I think I could have raced that differently. The last race, you know, I finished better than I expected, but I also felt I didn't feel totally bombed like I usually do after something like that. Yeah, I had to let the little guy out, and he was, I mean, he went, but he just, he was quick. His best friend in the whole world is a husky, and that husky's all just having its best life right now, and he wants to go out, but he just, you know, he tries to stay out, and he's a little Australian silky, so that doesn't quite pan out very well for him. It's funny because he wants to stay out and he kind of refuses to come back in, but at the same time, you know, you can tell he's like starting to lift his paws, and he's like, man, does not want to be out there. So I think after today, we should be pretty close to a next level on this BMX. So slowly progressing towards doing the 8K for the Tron, unless I decide to do something different at the end of the day, which I don't think I will. I mean, my bikes that I've fully upgraded now, they're all different brands, right? So the Cadex, the Specialized SL8, the Pinarello Dogma F 2024, we're a good way through the Cervelo, the Spiro, and then a smattering of other bikes, basically, to get things done. It looks like this race may be back on BMX too. I don't know if the Rhino set it up like that. The plan for this Monday, I know I kind of threw everybody off by doing a Ruby race instead of the Z-Racing on Monday last week. We had a lot of fun with Ruby. Again, like, Miguel will probably vouch for me here, like, it feels good, those races. That race felt good on the bike. It felt a lot more natural at the end of the day. Took a bit of getting used to, like the graphics and stuff like that, visual cues, knowing where to go for the sprint, like I had no idea. But tons of fun. So we'll be doing Z-Racing again on Monday. So we'll be on Zwift on Monday. Tuesday, it's in the Discord. Right now I have it set as Alpe d'Huez as a climb, as a race. You know, but I'm open to whatever everybody wants to do, kind of thing. Like I said, I just kind of want to fill that Tuesday slot. Keep busy, keep working. It does feel like real roads. It does, and I like that. It kind of tricks the brains a little bit. I feel like you can read the terrain a little better, in the sense that you can see what's coming. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can do that in Zwift too, but it feels a lot more intuitive, I guess, just because if you spend enough miles on the road, it's what you're used to. But I mean, we went I was with for a long time, like level 97. No shortage of experience here. Hey George, good to see you, my man. Yeah, you got to get on there, Breezy. It's where we all hang out and chit chat. I got it kind of set up like the Discord's number one. It's a bit of an information thing, so for those of you who do the ZRL, that's where the recon notes go. And so you just kind of chit chat and let people know what's going on, and you know, everybody shares their videos, and we have a RRS feed from Zwift Insider, so when the latest article is published there, it gets published in the Discord, as well as some magazine stuff. Yes. You know, it's funny at the end of the day. For those of you who don't know, Bora Hansgrove went out to do basically it was their jersey reveal. And Bora, being sponsored by Red Bull, did it in Red Bull fashion. And they went out there and they got the team together, and it was like the weirdest Santa sleigh setup that you've ever seen. But they towed a Red Bull plane to the point where they got it to take off. So not to be outdone, I didn't know why it took 8 people to do that. So I went out and pulled a 747 by myself. Like, let's be honest. It didn't take me long. It took, the next day, there's video of me pulling a 747 to take off. Ruby Tuesday. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Ruby Tuesday. See, that's why you guys are here. You come up with the best ideas. Science checks out. Science, yes. Pure science. Technically, that video was created with science, so the science has to be solid, right? Something like that at the end of the day. I think we got a fair few people in the race. I think Deadpool's in here. I'm not sure if it's like Twitch Deadpool or another Deadpool, because there is a lot of Deadpools in Zwift. Yeah, and the great thing is too, Breezy, with the Discord is that when we do some of the racing every once in a while, if we're gonna do a real kind of team thing where we're really kind of working for somebody, we'll jump in the chats and chit chat. Nice, nice. The funny thing is, like, Breezy, is that you sent me those messages in Strava, and I had no idea that Strava had a chat. Because I just, Strava's just a compiler for me. It just compiles stats at the end of the day. I had no idea about the messages. And then when I saw that I had a message from you, I was like, holy smokes, what's this? And then I think I saw there was a bunch of other messages from other people that I had never seen before and then felt bad because some of them were like several years old, which I guess is just kind of part and parcel to it. But that day I learned something new, which is good. It's always good to learn something. I feel like everybody kind of rolls out things, and it's kind of half-assed sometimes. And like they have, like that Strava feature is actually really good, because I do have a bunch of people on Strava that I don't have anywhere else that I actually ride with, and I don't have a great way to communicate with them. That may be it, but then again, they might not know it's there either, and then at the end of the day, it's useless. So who knows? It's just like this whole vertical stream thing. You're going to your daughter's gymnastics? Your daughter's gymnastics? Is this like Cy Richardson's daughter's gymnastics? How long have I been on Strava, Breezy? Forever. I would love a TV as large as yours appears to be on screen. Are you talking about like the TV that I have behind my stream setup? I do. The only races I've really done in the last little bit, like I'm a fair weather rider, Evan. So sometimes need to DM companion app. You can only talk on comments. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's companion app's not the best thing. Strava's way better for that. I didn't know you could do it, or I would have done it a long time ago, like I said. Yeah, so, I mean, I always look at gravel races. I looked at doing nationals for the last 2 years, but like I am a fair weather rider, so if it is rainy and gravel, I don't do it. Especially the Ghosts, because of the peanut butter mud. Like, there's just no way. And guys that I know that raced it, they had mechanicals out, and they pretty much screwed their bikes and broken collarbones and stuff like that. So I always see it as a good choice. So yeah, you standing in front of it, it looks enormous. It's big, but I'm also blind as a bat, so I mean, I need the real estate. So yeah, I didn't do Ghost of the Gravel the last 2 years. I just kind of hummed and hawed about a couple things. I was going to do Mayhem Crits this year, but they got canceled. So I ended up doing Cross at the end of the day. So I did Cross. What cat am I? I'm old. I am Masters. I would be classified as Masters C. So that's 55 plus. I think it goes 55 to 65 Masters C. So at the end of the day, I am just an old guy. And I mean, if you work at the bike shop, like, you probably know Riley. Riley I've known for a very, very long time. He'll have known me from the mountain bike days when we used to do the Trail and Park Boy films. And he was managing the North store here, and I think he's moved downtown now that they've closed the North store, the old North store. Yeah. Riley, funny enough, was one of the only people that I knew that finished. I knew probably about half a dozen people that started. I think Riley was the only one that finished. And that was because he had the heads up to bring a painter stick with him. So, and that was 2 years ago, not last year's. Yeah, that course is, when it's wet, it's horrible because the mud is just clay, and it's, like I said, I'm a fair weather rider. I got nothing to prove, so I just, I'm gonna ride when it's nice, kind of thing. I think this year we will probably, and I say, you gotta remember, I say this every year, I will probably do Tour de Bonus, the Crit. I'll probably do Canmore Crit. I'll do Mayhem Crits if they get Mayhem Crits going, because I just need to kind of get comfortable. And you know, I'm thinking of doing basically this year, because I only dabbled in cross at the end, so I might do a full season of cross. So I don't know. Oh, I don't work, I just ride. Oh, okay. I got you. Wednesday night series, I haven't done the Crankmasters thing at all. You know, I don't know if you know, you probably know, well, I call him Way Past Fast, but Ryan Robinson, or you might know him as Dewey. So I ride with him a bit. We were on Specialized together while that lasted. So yeah, like at some point I think Bicky has their annual general. He said I should go to it. I sort of reached out to them about racing with Bicky next season, and then it was like, you know, the typical, I don't know, a lot of things that you have to do and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just like, maybe I'll just ride as independent, but we'll see. Tour de Bonus, such a good event. I heard RMCC Crit was canceled next year. What? No, that would be a travesty. That is a beautiful crit. I mean, gone out there last 2 years. It's been fantastic. I was looking forward to it. I pulled up the course, but I didn't have the course data. But I have the footage from the bike, and I was trying to put it into Ruby, but I need because I was using a 360 cam, I didn't have any GPS information on it. So, and you need that and able to do the course, but yeah, that's not good. That's honestly one of my favorite ones, because we would go out there, and then typically me and Ryan would head out afterwards and ride, usually to Castle Mountain and back. Like most guys, like after the race, it's like go and do a big ride since you're out there. I hope that's not the case, but I mean, I can't imagine that it's an inexpensive event to do, because they do shut everything down, which makes it awesome. And it's just such a beautiful backdrop. And the last 2 years, the weather has been absolutely gorgeous for it. So, and they've had good numbers. So, I don't know. Maybe not good enough, I guess. I got 27 minutes before the event. Like 12K. Keep it relatively chill. Luca has me on a recovery week. I think he's got me scheduled for like a half-hour ride on Friday, maybe, and then or Saturday. It's pretty low, and then an hour and a half. Yeah, here the ABA light calendar this year. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I don't know, like you lose another race, it's not good. I mean, like I said, Mayhem Crits were good to go, and then the city pulled their license or their permit for the roads, and then they had no spots, and then just nothing happened. You know, I guess, like I said, it's you know, come October, I'll just race a bunch of cross, which is good for me anyways. Like, to be honest, like, I just like kind of chilling with the boys anyways, go out, have a big ride, nothing too serious, get some good food, hang about. I mean, we're all old men anyways, like we're all, like between myself, Coach Steve, and Rob, I mean, we're all, you know, mid-50s plus, you know, kind of things. So let's have fun. But, you know, also didn't stop us 2 years ago from entering that alley cat either. Like a bunch of idiots. Good times. Which you don't need an ABA license for, shockingly enough. Yeah, I'll have to start looking at that stuff. I have to get all that kind of stuff sorted as well. I mean, it's getting to that time of year. Figure out what I want to do. And of course, sick, I hear you. Mostly there for the vibes. Just turned 40 this year, so I can't keep up with the teenagers, but I try. Fair enough. That's like, I'll say this, cross was funny to me because, you know, I swear the average age of the starting line is like 20 something. It's youthful, vigorous, goes a long way. And those guys, they just don't stop. I don't think they really hurt either in the same way. It's all in good fun, can I say? Well, see, either way, any way you slice it, it's just like, there's tons of good riding to be had out here. I mean, sometimes with the gravel stuff too, like I'm reluctant to race it because, you know, you pay a pretty penny and then you gotta pray for the weather when you can just kind of go ride it anytime, with the exception of like the range, because the range is on some private roads. I have to bounce, but join the Discord. Oh, you bet, man. We'll catch you later. Take her easy. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. We got Breezy. Breezy's riding. I assume Breezy will also be racing. Cheers, my dude. I gotta check this, see if I can get a copy of the stream going on the phone for vertical. And see, because I need to test. That's what we have to do is switch to my photographer channel. Ooh. Well, that's the thing, you can always just slow roll it too, Breezy. It's, I mean, I've fallen off the back many a time. Many a time. I cannot see. I don't even know if it's putting out stuff to the thing. I'm gonna have to check out all the settings and stuff later, I guess. I got it checked, but it doesn't seem to be pushing it out. I don't know. Yeah, no biggie, I'm not riding again until the Monday race. Yeah. Well, this will be my last race. This won't be my last ride. And like I said, I think my big ride that Luca has set up for me is Sunday. So we shall see. Yeah, it doesn't look like the vertical is active anywhere. But then again, I have no idea. If somebody happens to be watching this on vertical, do let me know in the chat. Yeah. Oh yeah, my weekend rides, I think Saturday's like 30 minutes light, and then Sunday's 30 minutes, or sorry, hour and a half at like maybe 172 watts at the end of the day. It's not, it's gonna stretch this muscle. It's getting a little tight. I did arms today. Felt a little twinge, but not as bad. I think last week I had done back and tweaked my back. I think I'm just still kind of feeling the effects of a little bit of a lifting injury, but it's all good. You don't pedal with your arms, so And the sprint's not very long, so at the end of the day should be good. Easier Z2. I think, no, I think, Miguel's at gymnastics. MK is taking it easy. He's probably getting his legs squeezed as we talk. Mike will be racing a TTT probably again tonight. He probably rode one this morning. And I didn't see anybody else signed up. Deadpool, except I'm not sure if it's streaming Deadpool or not. Let's take a look, let's see who's here at the events. I got one, and that will be Breezy. Oh, I got 12 in there. Got a bunch of bees. Always fun. Yeah, he's definitely a low cadence boy, crazily enough. I think he's got to have legs of steel to ride that low a cadence at that kind of power. It also makes me think that he would be so deadly if we could get his cadence up, because he would be so much rested doing climbs if he were just spinning a little faster and being able to switch between kind of higher and lower. Well, I'm sitting at 65 now, but I'm only doing 80 watts. It is BMX Bandit. I'm still seeing that, so we're on the right bike. Let's join the event. ZRL's over, we can go back to the OG. Or should we wear this guy? Last year's championship jersey from ZRL. Does look kind of cool with the orange tires. Ooh, that is the ugliest pair of shoes I have ever seen. I need to unlock some more cycling caps. That's at 99. I don't know what that is. I don't even know, like, I don't pay attention to these things, and I probably should. Okay, so I see a guy on a regular road bike in the pen, so maybe that's been switched. Ooh, I think it's a regular race. Is that a glitch? Interesting. Well, that's good to know because that would have sucked. That would have sucked really bad. Downtown Dolphin is the good way. That's up the punch, right? So we're gonna go with that. It's funny because you look at my, I don't know if you guys can read that, if the camera will focus on it or not, but it does say BMX Bandit in the companion app. Hey Alex, welcome, welcome. Oh, no. By proper warm-up, do you mean riding at 85 watts? Then yes. If you mean riding and then doing some activations, no. No, 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 no. Come on, this isn't Glasgow. They may have changed it. Because I know what was happening was people were coming in, and then it was the assigned BMX bike, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I enjoy it. It's kind of a fun thing. But because we had done it for like a month or two, I was noticing in the comments, because I finally just put the comments on the screen, was that that some people were like, "What's going on? Like, why are we doing this? La 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 la." So some people were didn't like it, probably is my guess. So I just suggested to Gordon that we go back to doing normal stuff, because you know, you don't want to turn people off. Like, I mean, oh God, no. I'm just being my typical lazy self. I always drink electrolytes. I am the saltiest sweater on the planet, and I have a high sweat rate. So I do 100%. Like, every bottle has electrolytes. And I probably don't drink enough. For the no upgrades on it like mine. I don't know if when it's a signed bike, whether the upgrades work or not, or if that's a thing, because I know Peter was saying, because he raced one and he was fully upgraded, and he said he didn't feel a difference at all. And usually you can. Usually you can. Oh yeah. I mean, it's you know, it's funny. I can ride outside, drink 4 bottles, and not have to pee. It's oh, nice. I kind of like the Cannondale, only because it's stupid looking. I don't know if I will ever use the Halo bikes. That's why I'm doing the Tron, because there is a possibility, based on what I've heard, that the Tron is basically like a low-level TT road bike once it's fully upgraded. Like, it's as fast as a TT bike. So if it's perfectly flat, it's a good bike. But other than that, like, you know, the SL8s and the Pinarellos, they're better bikes. No, so I'm sponsored by BioSteel, and I get the 100 tubs from them, and I get whatever is going, and I just try to rotate through different flavors, kind of thing. It doesn't really make a difference to me. It's a functional thing. Taste-wise, like, they're all good. So, all right. Best of luck, Breezy. So yeah. If you're in the States or Canada, like, I do have an association with them. You can use code JD20 to get 20% off your order. Helps me out, gets you 20% off. It's usable. Sometimes they have better deals. You just put it in there anyways, and then just use it anytime. Sometimes it can stack on top of deals, so it's a good thing. But sometimes they have better ones, like Black Friday. They had 35% off, which is huge. Thanks, Dale. We'll see. We'll see how we feel today. Like it's, we're still coming down from Blast and ZRL. And like I said, this is recovery week minus this race. Yeah. So my big thing is like, and the beauty of BioSteel was always that I used them before. So before it even became a thing, I was using that product, which is the best thing. Same thing with Road. Like anytime I can get connected with somebody that I use their product and buy their product anyways, perfect. Big thing is that like it's usually, you can keep it under, and this is, keep in mind Canadian, when you can keep it under $1 a drink, and we can get definitely closer to, you know, that 60, you know, 70, 60, even if you catch it on the right day, like a 50-cent drink, it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Both sprinters. The Power just told me today I'm a climber. Some days I wish I was a climber. Usually when I'm climbing, which I am most definitely not. We got 16 in the pen, should be good. Yeah, if you're not in North America, it might get expensive. And then there's good alternative brands in Europe. I mean, sport and science and stuff like that. It just really kind of depends where you are on the planet, and what the cost is and what's available. I mean, there's a lot of people that make electrolyte drinks, to be honest. All right, almost go time. Thanks, Alex. Do. We're not dropping anybody. Thanks for the subscriber, RJ. They won't. They won't, Ethan. What's going on, Basols? No BMX. It was labeled as that for me, but when I got in the pen, everybody had bikes. So we brought a bike. Ah. Whew. Close. Ah. I stopped for a second in the corner. I shouldn't have. I was looking to switch gears. And that cost me the podium, but whatever. It was a good race. I mean, there is something to be said about running an efficient race. Like, I don't think I could have run a more efficient race than that, to be honest. I mean, like half a watt a kilo underneath. Yeah, I should have kept going though, MK. I can't get down to that last gear all the time. Sometimes if I pause and then push on, it'll engage. Like I said, it's an ongoing thing with this bike and the trainer, but I don't want to switch it because it's so in tune. Like, it's so in line with the wheels that I ride on. I just don't want to mess that up. Like, you know, I can do without the smalls, I guess, and sprint to gear higher, but almost 900 watts, still low. I should be breaking 1,000. But I think that's partially, like I said, one more gear would help out. Definitely. Definitely. 8.3 for 15 seconds isn't bad. I could have gone earlier, I guess. Like I said, I don't like popping off the front too early because you just end up dragging people there. I'd rather make my way through, for sure. But it was a good race. Carp, nicely done, taking the podium. Nicely done, Breezy in 6th. You're right there, my man. Pop Sack in 7th. Everybody looking pretty strong. You were looking awesome, Breezy. 257 average. That's good riding, my man. It's good riding. All right, you have a good sleep. Appreciate you dropping in, Salts. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. You know, the funny thing is, I'll say this, and I feel this too here. And this is a rest week. Keep in mind, it's a rest week. So I feel like a lot of times, you guys see me after the race, like I am struggling to breathe, have a hard time catching my breath, especially after the sprint, you know, or completely spent, which is a thing. But I'll tell you, like, I feel fine. Like, my heart rate's, guess in the chat what my heart rate is right at this minute. I don't think you can see it on screen, so. One that picked podium. Sweet, congratulations. I am under 100. So I'm at like 95, like if that, and it's dropping. So it's, I feel like, oh God, no, not 140, no. 140, I'm breathing heavy. So I always find that everybody's different. For me, my strength is the ability to do a hard effort, get my heart rate up, and then ease off and then have it come back. So I feel like that's even better. Oh, you're riding your steel bike, Breezy? Well, good thing you switched, man. Like 6, that's good. Like you were 1 second off a podium there. That's right there. That is right there. I was thinking about going on lap 2 and going hard in hopes to position you for a good finish. But like that group was strong in a sense. Like those times up the climb, like we weren't dumping anybody. How did you find the punch up the cobbles, Breezy? I'm curious because like a few of them I just kind of sat in there because I just wanted to like take it easy and push only as hard as I had to and benefit from the draft. But there was a couple there where I pushed and then I eased off, and when I looked up, like guys were like 17 meters plus behind. I am sure if I really pushed, it would have caused some problems. Oh yeah, the first climb we were behind. Like that's normal for me. I don't. You will probably never see me attack fully on the first climb ever on a course like that. I will always kind of want to see what's going on, right? And what kind of push, like where people start and where people finish is important information. Luca's got me, like I said, this is a recovery week. So you'll have, like, the last few have been base phase, obviously, so big long rides. So Saturday, I think I got like half an hour on the bike. And then Sunday, I got an hour and a half of endurance and like low end endurance, which is a low end ride. And then race on Monday. Tuesday is MK called it Roovy Tuesday. Roovy Tuesday. Right now I got it set up as an Alp race, but I mean I am open to suggestions. There you go. Don't show your cards too early. Yeah, well, I mean, on that course, 9 laps. I mean, like I said, I like to like settle in, and let's be honest, Alex, you see my warm up. That first lap is my warm up for the race, because I don't do a warm up properly. So I just kind of like get in the groove, but after that, like we can go every lap. We can go absolutely every lap. Depending on how big the group is, like the last lap, again, like I won't punch, I will follow. I'm not gonna lead the last lap unless the group is small and unless I think I can do some damage, some more damage quick enough. And then you might see it, like that climb I might push and then push over the top and push if it's small enough and there's not enough people for sure to just kind of keep on going. So we'll see. you know, kind of what's going on. It's reading the race. But yeah, like, I mean, not first, but I feel good about that. Like, I feel like I could go do it again right now. It's which is a good feeling in the sense, which means maybe I should push a little harder sometimes. Well, and that's what I'm saying, Alex. Like, I felt fine at that point. I just eased right off. Like, I'm not planning on riding 5 laps by myself. Like, I didn't plan on it. I guess I could have tried, but it's just like seeing that. I mean, I could have probably pushed on the last lap too. But the thing is, when you got a big group, when you got like 10, 12 guys chasing, they're going to catch you, kind of. That route, if you push over the top and you got a big group that's motivated, they're going to probably catch you by the last bend, which isn't good because you'll just get kind of steamrollered before the finish. So you really got to, if you're going to go, you got to commit to the whole thing. And, you know, I'm still lazy at the end of the day. Still a lazy guy. Oh, yeah, so that's it for racing for the week, I guess. Like, Monday we'll do the Z-Racing. We'll be back on Zwift for that, so if you want to join us for that, do that. Ruby Tuesday, like I said, join the Discord, jump in there. There's a code, there's how to sign up, all that kind of stuff. If you want to join us on Ruby for 37 days for free, there's that. No one is, well, let's take a look, MK. Let's not jump to conclusions. Well, we got some 2.6, 2.8, 2.9. But do people ride more efficient? Yeah, I'll be on Ruby on Sunday. I'll be doing a workout on Sunday. So MK and I tried to test it out. We tried to see if he could like raid my workout. He was unable to do so. I don't think he could see me on the road either, which is kind of unfortunate, but I get it. Like, Zwift's kind of like that too. Like, you can ride with somebody who's doing a workout, but you can't be in their workout. So I don't know. I will most likely stream Sunday. It's an hour and a half, or I might watch Stranger Things. I don't know. I love that show. It's kind of like I'm trying not to watch the whole thing at once because I don't want to, because that's it. It's going to be, I think, it, and you don't want it to end. It's kind of like The Boys, last season of The Boys. Like, all these good shows are coming to an end. You just, you know, you hope for something new and something exciting to come along. But yeah, I've been waiting a while to watch this, so I'm kind of trying to draw it out. But I'm enjoying it thus far. I have a long ride planned on Sunday as well, so I may join. Oh, cool. Like I said, you know, I may stream and I may just be chit-chatting kind of thing. I think it's like prescribed. I think it's like 173 watts for an hour and a half, like just straight up, I think. Let's take a look. Log back in. Yeah, so Saturday's a 30-minute ride, and then it's like 172 watts for an hour and a half hold. So nothing crazy, spectacular, or anything like that. Yeah, it's nice to be efficient, I guess. I guess that's experience on Zwift and knowing where to kind of sit. Let's see. And we're getting there. We're getting close with the Bandit. If I were to actually ride on Zwift this week, I would probably finish level 3, 4, and then we've got 1 kilometer on the steel. I think I've got more on the Yeah, 32 on the Atomic Cruiser. It's a beauty. She's a beauty. And 6 on the Carbon. I don't think I have anything else Zwift. Nope. It's not a bad thing. I like it, you know, like that's why I do those punches too. I kind of want to hurt the group a bit, make them work harder than they want to, take a little spring out of their step. There you go. I don't show these stats, I guess, very often. But there's my best. 5 seconds. It's 1,010. Those are okay numbers. They're okay. I should maybe pick one of these rides and go after like a power 5 minute or 1 minute or 10-minute power record or something along those lines. But anyways, that is it for that. If you're racing this weekend, have fun. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Appreciate you all coming in and joining and racing. Appreciate you being in there, Breezy. Great race. Nice to see all the guys in there as well. Good to see regular faces like Duke and everybody else in there. It's always a good time. I would like to get there one day around 800 at the moment. Nice, 800 is reasonable, man. That's a good solid sprint. A good solid sprint. I would like to get back up to the 12-ish. Almost, you know, wattage kind of thing. I had a fixed exercise bike that was almost going to come, and then decided against it because I wanted to do some isometrics to kind of build that up, but we'll work on some other things on another time. But anyways, we'll see y'all later.